Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Yeah, listen, I know a lot of y'all like to panic. I want you to chill. I want you to relax, and I want you to think about the positives, okay? I know a lot of y'all, prepped your body to go into this thing and get a wide receiver, and that's all you wanted, you know? I know wide receiver was at the top of your head, and that's all you was thinking about. I know Ashton Genty, Ted McMillan was at the top of your head, is at the top of your mind. And that's all you was able to think about. But man, I just want y'all to think about how the Cowboys are building this team for the future, how they're building this offensive line for the future. They draft Tyler Booker, guard from Alabama. He's going to come right in where your Hall of Fame guard left. Okay, where your Hall of Fame right guard left, they're going to put Tyler Booker right there, and we're going to keep moving. And honestly, a healthy Tyler Booker probably be better for you than a hurt Zach Martin. I think a couple of things that this says for you is kind of what they feel about Brock Hoffman. You know, I know that Brock has his supporters. I don't want to call the fan base to be disrespectful. He has his supporters and people that look at Brock Hoffman as a starter and will be fine and he's good to go. We're gonna take Hoffman, put him at right guard. We're gonna move right on. This tells you what the Cowboys really think. And, Hoffman being center for you last year, them drafting BB kind of told you what they think. So now BB's your center, Hoffman's your right guard. This gives you another indication of what they feel. So if they didn't feel good about the right guard position, then fine. Let's get a dude. Let's get a body mover. Let's get somebody to whoop ass and stomps feet to come in and play some right guard for you. Tyler Booker's a guy that I've been advocating for a long time. And if y'all love me because you're watching film, because you love me, you trust me to some extent. I know it's a lot of people in the chat want to tell me I don't know nothing, but talk about my wins too. I think so highly of Tyler Booker. If it was any offensive lineman I would want to walk away from day one with, it'll be Josh Simmons, it'll be Tyler Booker. I don't think Josh Simmons is in the cards for us necessarily, and that's all right. But Tyler Booker as a day one start, he's a plug and play starter, which is so different than last year, right? This is where Fuster King bothered me a little bit. I kind of creeped in on him, and I heard some of his thoughts on the draft pick. But if you were high on Tyler Guyton last year, right? If you were high on Tyler Guyton last year and you were someone that says, well, he has the upside, he has traits, he has the ability. It's going to take him a couple of years to get right, but boy, Tyler Guyton is good to go and we got time to fix him, right? If you thought that, it is only right that you look at a guy like Tyler Booker, whose floor is much higher. Tyler Booker is ready to go right now. There's not going to be this weird acclimation period. Tyler Booker's going to be ready. I'm assuming he's going to be wearing number 52, and that's going to look weird with your left tackle wearing 60. But Tyler's going to be ready to go day one. He's going to be whooping feet and moving bodies day one. What I always say, and I said this on the draft show, if y'all watching, they're only going live for the Cowboys' picks, but you can watch on the Cowboys website or whatever. But what I was just saying a little bit ago, I was talking about the idea that, when we go against these teams that have monster defensive tackle play, they have ridiculous, stupid defensive tackle play. That's something else, man. We just, and look, when I say we, I mean y'all, not like me for real, but you can't complain about a position and then get mad when the Cowboys don't go that direction, right? Or, when you think about the strengths of the opponents that we have to play against. Bro, we got to play the Giants. We got to play the Washington Football Wizards. We got to play the Eagles. The Eagles may draft a damn tackle today. The Eagles probably draft a damn tackle today. If you're in the playoffs or something like that, San Francisco got D tackles in particular. The Minnesota Vikings just got Jonathan Allen and Hargrave. We're going to be running into one text and three techs that'll beat the hell out you all year. And this ain't just a 1 year thing. These are young defensive tackles that's going to be whooping your ass for the next couple of years. You might as well make a pick that corresponds with your opponent's strength. I don't see nothing wrong with that. And, you could be like, well, what about Hoffman? Hoffman's good enough to block Jalen Carter and Dexter Lawrence. Hoffman's good enough to block Javon Hargrave. Hoffman, you know what I'm saying? You're lying to yourself if that's the direction that you're going. Man, you take Tyler Booker and you be strong. You take Tyler Booker and you be strong. One of my biggest things last year was with Cooper Beebe was, let's find a powerful center. But it's hard to find powerful centers. There's a lot of people that's going to tell me that. Well, Vach, what about taking Cooper Beebe and putting him at right guard? He's powerful. Cooper Beebe can play right guard, but the coaching staff don't want to do it. The coaches don't want to put Cooper Beebe at right guard, maybe put Brock Hoffman at center. They have this vision. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but it's the same type of vision that I have, right? This vision of let's be strong at left guard. Let's be strong at center. Let's be strong at right guard. Let's whoop everybody ass in A and B gap. That's what you have the opportunity to do. You're probably saying, well, Vach, what we're going to do at wide receiver, it's a lot of room. It's a lot of room to navigate wide receiver. There's wide receivers that we could draft in the second round. And to our credit, Emeka Ibuka is falling in the draft. We'll see how that goes. Matthew Golden is falling in the draft. We already know Luther Burden is falling in this draft. So if we are lucky enough, if we're lucky enough to run into any one of those wide receivers at the 44th pick, we throw a party and we don't even complain. We throw a party and we don't even complain because those are first round grades that you could possibly pick up at 44. Okay. But even if you don't go those guys, right? Jack Besh is a really good wide receiver too. We're not a team that's looking for a wide receiver one. You understand? We're not a team that's looking for a bona fide wide receiver one. We have a bona fide wide receiver one. It'll be cool to have a wide receiver 1B, but the Cowboys have prioritized making sure that the interior of their offensive line is solidified as opposed to a bona fide 1B. So we still have a chance to get a 1B if it's Burden, if it's Ibuka, if it's one of those guys. There's still an opportunity or Golden for it to be 1B, but now we have this opportunity to really do what we want to do. And when you hear Shoddy talk, when you hear Clayton Adams talking, and the other offensive coaches talking, they want to move, feed, and whoop ass. How many times have we as Cowboy fans, y'all can't be mad, we as Cowboy fans go, hey, man, we got to have an identity. We got to do something that makes us identify with something. We're building this identity right now in front of your face. You can't have an attitude if you come on in. What is this? You can't be mad if the Cowboys are building an identity in front of you. They're trying to whoop feet. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for you. You can't be mad if the Cowboys are trying to build this identity of toughness after you've called them soft for 10 to 15 years. You keep calling the Cowboys soft. Why would you be upset that they build an identity for you? Why would you be upset if they trying to build power, if they trying to build ass whoop? If anybody you should be mad at Jerry and them. Don't be mad at Tyler Booker or the pick of Tyler Booker or the fact that you don't have wide receiver, because some teams got wide receiver already. Some teams got offensive line and quarterback and running backs already, and they're just drafting to add on to that. We just happen to be in a place where we're looking to draft a starter. Lucky for you. I think we drafted a starter with right guard. We're not going to have to wait on him as much as we did with our other picks. I think Tyler Book is going to step right in day one. He's going to be good to go. And the best part about it is he also has room. He has room to grow. He can play right now, but he also has room to grow. I'm going to go live later on. Y'all be sure to tap in with me. I love y'all to pieces, man. Hey, tap in with me.